We're stripped down here now to the cylinder head itself, and they kind of design these ports so that the outer part is a lot bigger than what the actual intake through the valve is. If I just get my pointer stick, obviously there's all your crud coming off the side there. Now, yeah, this stuff's ready to go through the engine there. Yummy. And it's quite thick all through here. Like all that's gotta come off before it goes in the cleaning solution. And yeah, eventually back on the car. But back over here, this is your intake. The intake port. This one here is probably the worst, but as you can see, like that valve and that port's trying to breathe through all this crud here, which isn't much good. But like I say, they make this bigger so that if it does get clogged up a fair amount, by the time it actually gets down to the just behind the bowl of the intake valve, it's quite a bit smaller in that area. So they kind of try and engineer that into it, but still it's going to breathe a lot better if it's got that like a clean port. And obviously the stuff going through the engine is not what you want. So excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough going on. Yeah, so don't want to disconnect the EGR. Definitely don't want to put a catch can on, because yeah, catch can will stop the oil and the EGR will stop the soot. But there's a reason why those things are on there, the EGR that is, and that's to reduce noxious gases, and also it helps cool the combustion chamber. And when you're cruising down the highway, it's better for your fuel economy, because you're actually not compressing air, you're compressing a spent gas in the form of exhaust. Yeah, and with catch cans, they remove the oil vapor from the intake, so there's nothing there to then lubricate these valves. And if you do that, then you're going to have to start doing these valve adjustments over and over and over again well before they're due. So you're better off leaving that oil to go through the system. There's really not that much of it. It looks far worse than what it is. But yeah, don't fit a catch can. Waste of time. And don't block your EGR. You probably bring it down to a 5mm hole instead of maybe a 7mm hole instead of a 20mm hole or whatever that is. But yeah, because most of the time it's only running at like 20% while you're at cruise and things like this. So yeah, anyway, don't shut it off. Cool.